There we go. Take down the PF. Make them cry. Hello.
Hello.
Alrighties.
I just looked at my mini-map and I saw so many empty plots and I was like, damn. But then I remembered where we were. Like, damn, Primal got this many open plots? No.
No, that'd be sick.
Hello. Alrighties. Everybody's here. Let's go cry. So, I have synced us down and... yeah, we're level synced, but I'm not doing as mine. So,
Why
it
not?
is what it is.
I'm just
Because mine is just a pain in the ass on the healers at this point. So...
I went back to see a video of it, and I'm like, yeah, ain't no way Fury's gonna do that.
well, I could. I just rather not, personally. And yes, I'm sorry, guys. If you have food, probably put it on. I don't care if it's the last year or not, but probably put on food. Just in case. Alright. Theoretically, we should probably do kind of a marker setup. It's not really clocks, though. It's just... I just know that I'm going to be going for the north range. I'm going to be going north. Nem's going to be going for south. The tanks, one of them will be going left, one of them will be going right for the intercard spots. When healers need to go run out. But that's like at the very, very end, if we even see that far.
Oh, for the spinners?
Yeah, for the spinners, the racetrack.
Okay. Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah. For the racetrack. Essentially, just remember, for yellow, you need to have one spot for yourself, so don't be dumb. For the yellow debuffs, if you are... it's going to be one tank, one healer, and then one DPS. The DPS take middle, the healer take farthest, and the tank take the closest. The orange will be hanging out underneath the boss or directly beside the boss based off the position. Does that make sense for everyone?
Yeah. For me, it does.
So tank close, you said. Okay.
Yeah. Tank will be in front of boss. DPS will be the next closest. And then the healer will be the farthest. If you have orange, you are under or beside, based off of the cleaves. Alright, give it a pull and let's see what happens here.
What's the worst that could happen, right?
We all die in about 0.2 seconds.
Oh, stance. Always forget it. Happens to the best of us. Preza. Knockback immunity from inner release. Gets me every time.
A reset?
Yeah, it's a reset. You're the only one alive, King.
Fair enough. Doo-doo-doo.
Hard casting. Watch this. It's gonna kill you when you take that. Be careful. Orange. Diva side boss if you are orange. Okay, so hang on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, jump off, jump off.
Supposed to be.
Fault line, so yeah, tank obviously 1 and 2 enmity. Whoever is main tank at that point needs to be furthest away from Titan, because that's fault line. He's gonna charge you. So if
Okay.
Titan goes from like C to A, you need to be standing down here towards C.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Filtrates. I'm crying because I'm not having my buttons out the present in mind. My glare 4. That's screwing me up right now.
Back to the Holy Spirit spam. No more Confiteor combo.
This side. Tank.
Oops.
Okay, there we go. Good. Be under the boss, and then spread out after this. Spread out, spread out, spread out.
I think we got meteors next.
Yep. Hard casting Hyper.
Oh, sorry. So you hit it up.
Tank buster,
We
be
should
away
have
from the
tank
tank.
swap.
Be away from the tanks. Be away from the
We can
tanks.
share it. We can share.
Oh no, I just hooked it, I think.
Yeah, missed it. Grab it back.
What the?
Be in front of him this time. Orange is underneath the boss. Move out. Got Kane.
T jump next. Look where he's facing. After
Read
red
wide.
one.
1, 2, 3. DNC. Swap sides. Yeah. I got 30 seconds on the CD. Hey, cool, phase 2. I'm gonna hard cast. Okay, got him. Thank you.
Easier or harder than M4, I wonder.
More GCD healing. Way more GCD healing.
You a fan of that?
No.
I want to do damage.
Remember tanks, you're going to A and B. And Kane Voke, so you're 2 in anonymity. Thank you. So we're going from B to A. Tank share that. Tank share that.
We're involving this one. We're involving
Oh,
this one.
okay.
Yeah.
I apologize. I don't know what your plan is for those.
Sorry, I should have said something.
Blues go up.
I should have went up.
But yeah, blues have to go up for that. Then that's gonna be a wipe.
That should have been up there.
My notes say blue markers on lower platforms for uplift 1.
Is it blue down? I thought it was blue up.
I'm assuming it was blue down.
Blue down, and then everybody else gets yellow or orange markers. And you gotta count the 2 or 3. Which
Alright.
lower has 2 or 3.
Oh yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
I think it's
Oh, okay,
uplift
so
02
right.
where you have a second set, yeah.
Yeah. But overall, second pull made it all the way to there. It's not bad.
Yeah. Kane, why don't we tank swap after the car?
Yeah, I'll look it. I'll look it after. My bad on that.
Yeah. My fault too. Shaking off the jitters of a new group, you know what I mean?
You.
Going to be.
That's a reset.
Yeah, it is a big reset. Going to A. Going to A.
Nah, it's me.
I'm sorry for your MP name.
In. Spread.
Oh, that's bad.
Ooh,
That's really bad.
little tricky pattern there. Evoked. Evoked.
Okay.
I'm hard casting Garza. Towards A.
I'll get A. I'll get A for all the dual further and fist
Okay.
cast.
No, I'll go B.
I was going to B and then you were there before. I had to like sprint over to the other side.
It's all good. I'll avail the first here.
Okay.
So B to A.
You got this invuln?
Yeah. Everybody up. Orange marker is going to D.
Go towards A. And, like, not A, but east side. Them other side! Them other side! Break them out first. Break them out first.
I don't think we're gonna have enough DPS.
Yeah.
I was pretty sure. Weren't we supposed to break out first there?
Yeah.
Die first?
No,
Yeah.
I don't understand that order, so I just know
You
he'll
break out
always do it-
whatever. So like Fury, you were by the side that was broken, like the front half.
Yeah.
You break out the healer that's gonna get.
Because yeah, them would have got you.
Okay. Hey!
I died. That's the
Okay,
most.
we got an
Oh,
LB3.
well.
We got an LB3 out of it. What happened? Why did everybody jump?
Damage upstairs.
Oh, the damage up. Fair. I didn't see a damage up. I was dead. If somebody honestly could call out the punches, I would appreciate that, because I don't understand those punches. I've tried, and they just don't click with me.
Yeah, I can try.
Okay.
Going to A. Going to A. I'll go to B. I'll go to B. I'll go to B. Sorry.
Yeah, this is bad.
So for that, just always default AD and then go PC.
Yeah, I had the.
So
Oh, do we
support-
make like
the-
supports?
supports
Yeah, the
go A and DPS go D, and then for the other side, supports go B and DPS go C.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking about the
Always go
second
to the
spot
same
for
side.
supports. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. Just always go to the same side.
I
Always
should have
start on
adjusted
A
down
side.
to D.
It's okay.
B.
What?
Starting at Kane.
Oh, I'm nowhere near A or D.
Reset.
I should have been in the second lane because I had a yellow marker for that. I'm sorry,
No, you good.
Samurai, I killed you there.
So Kane, you're dying to aftershock. So are
Is it
you
like the
moving?
snapshot?
Yeah, so if that one we get pushed back, you're not moving after. You're
'Cause I
getting
thought-
flipped or something.
Okay. I'll just
Yeah.
I'll just play safe. It's not bad. It's fine.
Going to B.
Good rifle.
Vogue. Vogue's dead.
He'll be up. You may have to take the first hit, but
He got it, he got it. Going to A.
number 80, 80. Next one's BC. Great. Barrel wings up for this. What, no?
Oh.
I thought they only lit up if they were near him. And exploded like that.
I think so.
distance based thing. It can't be
They're too close. Oh, okay, yeah, that would make sense. Gonna go to B.
Much cleaner, guys. Nim has MP.
Bills up.
Left. Then right. my in-bone. Shit, don't even hit that hard.
Okay, I'm going south a little.
I'm gonna go to try. I don't think I can jump to the other one. No.
We killed Kate.
We need to split.
Y'all murdered me.
We need to split light parties on that, I think.
It's all good.
Well, goodbye.
Or that works, yeah. Yeah, that's what my notes say, actually. Yeah, DPS North have support South. Gotcha.
Yeah. And also, too, Kane, instead of you being back here, you wanted to go up. The stack would go back.
Okay,
You would
okay.
go up. Yeah. That's why we ran to you. Because we went to the R spot.
Nothing.
That's all good. We were both ranged, so I get why you did it. If it was 2 melees, they would have went there, but we were both ranged that ran there.
Going 8.
I ran away too fast.
Holy, what happened?
Yeah, no, I ran away and took apparently the stack with me. Because I was thinking about other mechanics. It happens.
I keep forgetting about that. Okay.
I'm gonna kill Garrison? No, okay.
Meteor's next.
A and D. Then B and C. Okay. So
Evoked.
okay.
You need me to call that out each time?
I'll see it by the animation, so.
Okay, I gotcha. Then left. Got shake.
Rep. I'm assuming this is the healer jail.
This is what I'm bad at. I don't understand. Fucking punchy bullshit.
So be on the left side first. Be on the left side first.
Okay, I'm breaking fairy first.
No, we want. Oh yeah, well, I guess Fairy's the only one left. Be in the back, I think.
Nope.
Okay. Oh. Nope. The only way I really know is just like his right hand is gonna hit the left side of the platform, right? The left hits the right side. I don't know if it's front or back. I don't know how to determine that. Yeah, I need 30 seconds real quick.
Yeah, no problem. That is okay. Actually, I will ask us right now. Does everybody feel like they understand shapes and colors? Because that was literally the entire point of it. I don't care if we clear 4. It was, do you understand shapes and colors?
Understood.
And what they mean and how you need to fuck off from one another based off the debuffs or go and cuddle with a friend.
Yellow spread, orange stack, blue.
Yellow is to block by themselves, blue is really fuck off to the far nether regions, orange is go find a friend and hold hands.
Pretty much.
Because that shows up again in 12. That's why I wanted to drag you guys into 4. Was literally for those debuffs. And I feel that everybody has a grasp on that.
Yeah, I get it.
Because we could take the remainder of our time until 10:30 and go jump in 8 and see how far we do. With
Never
basically
mind.
probably no studying done. We'll see
Yeah.
up to Light Rampart.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't looked at 8 at all, so.
That's okay. We'll see up to Light Rampart, but that way you guys have a kind of an understanding of what to do. Because I just
My
don't want
notes-
to be drilling.
Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
I interrupted. My notes just say 1 healer north, 1 healer south for the healer next to the broken side first. And then he'll break the floor until there's a quarter remaining. But yeah, I don't know how we figure out what's the safe area.
And then that's okay. I don't feel that we're going to be dealing with Titan punches. It's more of the Titan shapes. And if everybody's comfortable in the Titan shapes, I vote that we move off from E4 and we go straight into E8 at this point, if everybody understands those shapes. And it seems to me that everybody understands it. Like, I look back at the recap and it's like, people are dying to, like, just not moving out of the secondary cleave. They aren't dying to the actual shape.
I'm gonna hold you to
Because
that,
it's
Fury. We're gonna get to
going
the ultimate, and we're gonna have to deal with these punches. I'm just kidding.
No, I don't think the punches are going to be there, but the shapes definitely will be.
Yeah.
Do we all want to
If I-
vote and move on to 8?
Sure.
I'm fine with that. I just did not do any homework for that. I was
That's
more
fair.
prepped on
I'm
this
assuming
fight.
most of you. Hit yes if you want to go to 8, instead of cramming useless knowledge in your head.
What was the other
Alright.
thing you wanted to look at for Titan?
That was literally it.
Just the
Do you
shapes?
understand
Okay.
what he does when he stands up? when he's in go-kart and shapes. Everybody seems to understand that, so there's no point in us being in here any longer. So, we will go off to 8.
I've always wanted to practice the light rampart. Rampage,
Well, you
whatever it
skip
is.
them the first 2
I've
minutes
heard the
of the fight.
stories. On the
So I
content.
will kind of just say this, for our DPS friends, if you need to just not do DPS during Light Rampart, don't do DPS during Light Rampart. Understand the mechanic, because if you fuck up the mechanic, we're all dead. There is no way that
I remember-
we're not.
Yes,
Yeah, it's a during your 2-minute burst. It is cancer.
I remember when I watched the video a little bit ago, the way Miztech did it, of course, it was like a downtime strat, but it seemed to simplify the mechanic. Of course, I only watched it once.
So, essentially, like Rampart, what's going to happen is a lot of debuffs are going to go out at the same time. You need to pay attention to, do you have a tethered ball to you, or are you attached to a chain? If you are attached to the chain, how it's going to work is you are going to make a bow tie. So, a bow tie, for people who are confused, has the little X part going from, you know, the solid parts are at 1 and 4 and 2 and 3. The cross parts go in between 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. You make a bow tie and you attach your chain. You take your first tower, if you're the chain, and then you take your second tower, while the people with the orbs are running around on the outside not getting cleaved by the people in the towers. And then you will be doing it again for the second towers. Towers will either be spawned north and south or east and west. Healers, make sure you Asuna. There is an Asuna priority that we can do them. I personally, I trust you. You aren't some random healer. If you want to just Asuna the healers, I can Asuna the tanks. I trust you to Asuna me regardless. It's always going to be 1 healer, 1 tank. Okay. Yeah, I will Asuna the tanks, you Asuna the healers. So if it's myself, I will skip myself and always make sure the tanks Asuna. Yeah, no problem. So, after that, when it comes to the third tower, what's going to be happening is the people on the outside will have eaten their tiny little orbs. And you need to pay attention. Do you have a debuff of 3 or 4? If you have a debuff of 3, you are taking that tower. If you have a debuff of 4, you are not going in that tower. That is Light Rampart, essentially. But we'll see how far we even make it there. So when Nem is ready, then we will do a poll. There is a video. We will be doing the Juneba bow tie strat for this when we get there. You guys can look at it and all that stuff. But for this tank buster, the double slap. Is it Ori? Is that how you say your name? Or Ari?
Ari or Ori is fine, yeah. Either's
Oh,
good.
okay. Okay. For double slap, invuln it. Because she is going to put a physical wall on you, and it's going to really hurt. If you were a Dark Knight, I would recommend you tank swap. But since you're not a Dark Knight, then just honestly, just invuln it and you should be fine, and I'll Benny you after.
Okay. Watching a
And
little
we're
bit
gonna
of the
see who's,
Juneba right now.
yeah, it's okay. We're gonna see who's interested in staring at naked 16-year-olds. Alright, whenever you're ready.
Bruh.
Loves
Can you give me like
Excuse me?
2 seconds, please? Just
Yeah.
I'm getting called real quick.
Yeah, no problem.
No,
No, it's
problem.
because she does a stare, like a stun mechanic when you're staring at her. And I will say, look away from the naked 16-year-old. And if you are caught staring, we will all know because you get stunned. She's a naked 16-year-old changing.
So first of all, the snapshot on that is a pain in the ass.
It is, but it's so funny to say it, makes me feel awkward. Anyways, also too, for biting and driving frost, I will just kind of call out which side to go to. It's gonna take you a second to understand where to drag her, so we're just dragging the boss all over the place.
Yeah, I kind of am trying to watch the video right now.
The easy way to think about it is driving. Think green means go, so you're gonna head towards the green side. That's the easiest way to remember it. Biting, you want to be away from her front end, so head towards the red side. Like the red mirror. Yeah. I won't either. I'm pretty good with that, but yeah, you can just follow the healers. Also too, for the mechanic before that, I will say this. If you have a flare, we'll call out where to go. Melees and tanks are going to be going either north or west based off the safe spot. Healers and ranged are going to be going east or south based off the safe spot. If you have an AoE based off of the role, well, not the role, but the type I'm calling. If you are a tank and you have an AoE, you are standing on 1. If you are a healer, you stand on 2. If you are a melee, you stand on 3. If you are a a ranged, so caster or physical range, you are standing on 4. But be willing to flex, because it could be 2, like, ranged, for example. One of you will have to go over to 3, obviously. Could be 2 melee, etc., etc. That's before Light Rampart.
Yeah, I watched up to where she does redress right now. Seems alright. Just need a little bit of practice, I think.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, we could do that. It really doesn't matter for me.
He's back.
Do the range know which one is going to flex if it's both ranged? Okay. Alrighties. Well, on you. Like I said, play Rampart's 2 minutes in the fight. We may get to it, we may not get to it. We only have 30 minutes or so.
You would stoke the fires of combat.
This is magic, but it hurts. Drag her towards 3. Now towards 4. She'll jump back middle.
Sorry, melee.
Okay. Watch your debuffs. I got Kane. And it's gonna be north-south is safe. Kane, you're supposed to go north with us.
Oops, my bad.
Driving me behind her. Oh, no. I like
Ooh.
Oh,
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Lion Bull.
Yeah.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away! Be away, be away, be away. Be far away. Be far away.
Consume you.
Light Rampart!
Hey, we made it.
Oh, I have nothing. Oh, there we go. I got more.
No, I have no idea what I'm doing here. So,
Sorry.
on the AoE puddles where we went north-south, I got hit with heavy.
I'll be right back real quick. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Okay, so what that basically was a breakdown of that. So first off, we had a flare come down here, which is not supposed to be down here. The flare was supposed to go up there. That was Kane. And then what's gonna happen is 2 random DPS. It could be both melee, it could be both ranged, it could be one of each. one of them, well, two of them is going to get an AoE underneath them. It's a chasing AoE. So the protocol is that they run clockwise away and bait them. So what happened is you got hit by that AoE because it was
Okay.
baited with.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to
it
just
was
review
baited
the mechanic on the video real quick.
Yeah, it was just baited with one of the melees and you got clipped by it.
Well, hold on.
Well,
the video is
baiting
saying.
like you got it. You had the you had the AoE,
Yeah, I was
frost
on
AoE?
one. It said star puddle
That's fine.
targets will get a heavy debuff. So is that just unavoidable?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the people that don't get it will have the random AoE and they're supposed to bait it away, because they won't have a heavy debuff. So then they can avoid that. But like I said, it could be both melees that get it, so they need to kind of work out how they're going to do that, and they still want to get uptime. So that might just involve you having to spin the boss. It's whatever you guys want to do. We're not doing opties here. So if you just want to spin the boss and you pick a direction you're spinning the boss, if that's the case, then that's what you're doing. That's literally up to you and your department. Range, if one of you wants to go clockwise all the direction, the other one goes counterclockwise. Again, that's up to you to discuss. If it's the unfortunate circumstance of it's both of you getting it. But it was screwed the second that happened because we had a secondary flare come towards us as ranged and we aren't supposed to.
Oh, I see. So if you're... there's kind of a lot going on here. Tank or healer without the heavy, you got to get knocked back to the first area. Because you have the flare. Okay.
Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
No worries.
Okay, go in.
So were the first zones on that attempt east and west?
No, north-south.
Okay, so
just a
wouldn't-
question. Also, for the people who had the little triangle thing, should be if it's north south safe, then they go north. And
Yes.
if it's east west,
East
they
west.
go west.
Yes, you would go west. You would go
Thank
either
you.
north or west, King.
Okay, thank
Always. Yep. And support or range will always go either east or south.
Okay.
Because melees are greedy and they want to stab the boss, so they want to go with the tanks.
you. Sounds good.
I don't
Right,
know if
melee,
I
bro?
fully understand yet, but I'm getting there.
Well, considering what I've died to tonight, yeah.
It's okay.
Lucky
I
now.
don't expect perfection in this. This is a bit of a blind thing for everybody, so...
It's
And
fine.
I'm
Need
just
to get
kinda
used to it,
doing
right?
Well, that's the
No,
thing.
fail
I didn't
this.
expect everybody to go through Titan as fast as we did, and I'd rather us focus on things that I know are going to be in there. She is going to
Yeah.
be in there. A lot of this is going to be in there.
Yeah, 100%.
Towards 3 again. And towards 4. Watch debuffs.
Shall freeze.
Can you go to 1? Can you go to 1?
Oops.
East, west. You might be dead. Yeah, all sports.
Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. My bad.
Okay, so I got the flare there. I shouldn't have gotten knocked to west, right?
Yeah, you should have.
Okay, does the flare resolve after? Yeah,
Yeah.
that I don't Okay, yeah, that's what I don't understand yet.
Yeah, the flare is like a weird ice stack, but it's a
Oh,
proximity stack. That's why we want to get knocked to opposite sides of the arena.
interesting. Okay.
We got killed because we had an ice pillar go through us. That was dropped by Kane. No
Okay, so
thanks.
at the beginning, I got the thing that the healers need to Asuna, and after that, I just stay out of the way of the 1, 2, 3, 4 people, right?
Yeah, so
Works for me. 4 first, I believe.
Yep. And now towards 3. Oh no, not yet. Not yet.
Oh my
lied.
god,
I lied.
jibaited. Jibaited.
Now we go. It's okay, I just gave everybody a damage now.
Making sure I was paying attention.
I killed Jarsa. I'm sorry, Jarsa.
No, I just misclicked my backflip by accident.
Oh, fair.
That's what happened. It's been a while since I've done that, so.
North-south, by the way.
Oh.
Okay. Sort of living. Don't be behind. It's my info.
Yeah. Kane, you may need to vote off him. Yeah, because I'm not up yet.
The light shall usher in
Look away from the naked 16-year-old. Axe kick, be away.
Oh, I called her on that.
Alright, light rampart.
consume you.
Alright, make a bow tie, guys. Figure it out.
Oh, you got a guide. Yeah, oh, okay, I kind of remember that. If you have the orb around, you gotta like guide it around the to not hit the middle people, right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So the thing is, that orb will chase you. So, for example, like Nem, you were hanging out around 3. You wanted, and it was coming from, I think, north. You wanted to head down towards, like, C. Oh, goodbye. You wanted to head down towards C, so it would follow you. Down towards C. Yeah, but no, that orb was about to eat you, and you got cleaved by both towers. That's why I'm saying it.
Alright, I need to look at the light rampart strat quick.
Yeah, if you guys all want to take a half a second to look at the light rampart, like Junebub thing, I don't think the video is that long. I think it's like a few seconds long.
Okay, so the
Yeah, it's literally 52 seconds. I just loaded it up.
okay,
And
I think
Nem,
I
I
understand
see what
the
you're
orbs.
doing. So if you look at the, oh, go back, and if you look at the bow tie, it was basically the bow tie of you're looking at the second part of it. Yeah. Like I said, it'll take a few minutes to like get through it, but let's pull again. Let's try to get a few more pulls in and see how it goes.
Let's do it.
Oh, and also too, that first mechanic she does, driving or biting, like mirror, it's random. We've just been getting lucky. She doesn't even do biting.
It's good to know. And then I'm assuming she'll do the opposite of whatever she did at the beginning.
Yeah. That's why you've always been getting driving the second half.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I just don't want you to get in the habit of thinking you're always dragging her south. She can go north for driving. Where's 4?
Shall freeze.
North south?
I don't understand how I'm supposed to live that with the heavy. Like, just don't be behind.
Oh, goodbye.
I'll enroll this.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away.
You built this rope.
Yeah, I got it.
Underneath her? In her hitbox?
Drag us center.
Light consume you.
Okay, good bow ties. Go in the towers. Beetle in the tower. Yeah, the bow tie people need to go in the tower. So in that instance, I only seen who is south.
So I'm assuming the
Oh,
two
sorry, go ahead.
people north for the towers will take the north, and then the two people south will take the south?
Yes.
For the quadrant? Okay.
Yes, and then that would have worked the same way for east and west. So for east and west, the east tower would have been taken by 2 and 3, and the west tower would have been taken by 1 and 4.
Okay. So I have a question for the video on the light ramp pen. If you're like the tether orb, you always trying to go to the opposite side of the orb and then rotate clockwise, facing in?
Yeah,
Okay. But waiting
Yeah.
for like, okay.
like how I do it, Kane. Like I had the orb coming from A, so I went down here to C. I was hanging out, and then afterwards, I would go over to 4.
Okay, makes sense now.
That's what I would do.
So on the video, okay, I think I understand, but I'm gonna ask it anyways. On the video, they have the people that are kiting the orbs soak the second set of towers. But why did we need to do that when we had the bow tie? Is that because we had the 3 debuff? On our light debuff?
Hang on, wait, what?
It looks like on the
I'm gonna
video
walk-
that the people that are kiting the orbs are scooting into the 2-person tower.
Yeah, ignore that. They're doing that for like visual
Okay.
clarity. You take, so if you have bow tie, you take the first set of towers and then you take the second set of towers, and then you take second Protean. For people that have orb tethers, you take the first Protean, continue to kite your orb, and then after it becomes small, you take the orb then. And then people at the end of it, everybody who has a 3 stack will take that center tower in the middle. That whenever we were doing it there, we were gonna lose anyway because I ate a Protean on accident and I got too many stacks, so we were gonna die regardless. but still.
Okay.
I do see what you're saying, though. If you take the first tower, you take the second tower, and then you take the second Protean.
Understood.
Yeah, this is a very much have eyes mechanic. It can't be a call out for people. Like, you need to watch, especially for the last tower. You need to look at your own debuff and go, do I have 3 or do I have 4? If I have 3, I need to take that last tower, regardless of what job you were doing prior.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense now.
If I have 4, you need to not be in that tower. Yeah.
Is it closest baits it?
Yes.
Yes.
Closest.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right,
Ready to
go ahead.
roll.
You would stoke the fires of conflict.
For 3. It's very boring to me.
Your blood shall freeze.
North, south.
I'll be behind.
Okay.
My
and,
ammo.
Is there like one of those ones that have to locate after Fury?
No,
not
because he's a
sure.
warrior. He's gonna be okay. Oh, maybe not.
It will not. No. That happened last time and I was like, oh, look away. I got stunned.
I see that.
Oh,
No
way.
way.
Rescue.
Rescue, rescue, Fury.
You can't. You're stunned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, light rampant. Nah, you good, Vito.
The 2 cash you need to do. Make a bow tie, figure it out. There you
So
go.
we-
I'm so proud of you guys.
Oh, I just popped somebody's thing, sorry.
Yeah. But this
Okay.
is why I'm saying it's. I have a strong feeling something like that will be in FRU.
Real quick, what if it's driving first? Where am I dragging her to? Am I dragging her?
Between the 2 green.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have a few minutes once we finish for the evening, stick around. / anybody else that wants to learn some fun things about the very beginning of this, and I can explain it.
One
Nem
info
unfortunately will need to.
Or swap. No, that's okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, Nem will need to leave right at 10:30. The fact that I even managed to drag him in here tonight at a very impromptu time was good. So, but I won't keep him late because I need to get up really early. Also, I appreciate you, Nem. Well, I'm just going to be explaining how they can figure out a safe spot really fast for this. To 3, like the lines from before bullshit. You already know all that. And a 4. Oh, it's me. It's me, then. That's east-west, by the way.
Don't be behind.
Okay. Tank buster.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away.
This is
Stay away.
ours. Okay, my rampant.
Light consume you.
My God, did we?
Oh my god, so
Do it. I
close!
spoke too soon. I spoke too soon.
Okay, so on the last part, are the people with the orb needs to be away because the people who take the tower needs to take the proteans at the end? Or is it supposed to
Okay,
be
so the
opposite?
order is if you have an orb, always take that very first protean. You want to be inside of her hitbox while everybody else is taking the towers. You will be direct opposite of. Okay, I know the video says we go like a counterclockwise motion, but ignore that. Just go opposite of where your orb is, then stand there in her hitbox to bait that very first protean. You want to make sure you hit the tower people. It's a fat protean. It's crazy. After you take that protean, you will then move out and rotate. That you do not get hit by the proteans that are going to be baited later, nor do you want to take that second. Have orb. Your only job is to kite your orb and take that very first protean. For people who have the tethers and take that first tower, however, you take the first tower with the bow tie formation. The reason that you do the bow tie formation is because then the two people on 1 and 2 and the two people on 4 and 3 are going to move to the north and south towers, and with the formation of the bow tie, not going to break any of the tethers, so you can have those two people stoking that tower. So after you do the first tower, second tower, and then you fan out, baiting approximately like northeast to take proteans if you have tower baits. So it's tower, protean if you have the tether. You have orb, it's kite orb, take first protean. That's all orb.
Okay.
So real quick
then-
again, if I don't have the bow tie and I have an orb, I sit in the hitbox to bait the protean mechanic.
Yes.
First
Yeah.
one.
Opposite of where your orb is. Yes.
Okay.
Also too, I dragged the 3 over here so I can show you. If you're in the tower, this is essentially where the markers are on the inner ring. If you're in the tower and you're nervous about taking a protean, sit here. Don't sit here. Sit here. On the outer ring of it.
Okay.
Not on the inner ring. Sit on the outer ring of it.
For ranged, you can sit basically on the edge or just to make sure you don't rip a protean.
Yeah. If you're nervous, you can do that. It's a very finicky mechanic.
No, it makes sense though. It was so close.
Yeah.
And
we'll
then
do this
to-
last goal and then we can let them run away.
Yeah.
And then to like wrap up the mechanic, everybody who has a 3 light stacks will go nibble into the very last tower. 4-person soak. We will always have 4 people at the end of 3 stacks of the light. Take that center tower.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Fools. You would stoke
Away
Go
from
towards
behind.
one. Now head towards two.
Shall freeze.
East-west.
Oh,
Behind.
okay. Buster away.
Well, almost
from
forgot about
tanks.
that.
And then you could drag in the middle after. Gonna turn it into. There you go.
The light shall usher in
Look
his
away. And it's either in or out.
Out,
Out.
the outer ring. You'll be
Out. Yeah. Nice.
Nice, I like that.
My rampant. Get ready, reposition yourself.
light.
Check if you have bow tie or the orb.
fine.
Make sure. Yeah.
Okay. We will call it here if people other than them have a few seconds and want to learn a few things about this fight. Feel free to stick around. It's literally just weird bullshit I know about this. So, but Nem, you already know this. So, yeah, this is stuff that I've like went over before. So,
Sounds good to me.
yeah.
Are we
But
normally
essentially-
shooting for 3 hours, right?
Yes. It's
Okay.
just tonight. It's I'm not doing 3 hours. Oh, I got a Doom. That's weird. That was really weird. Essentially, we're just not doing 3 hours tonight because it was really, really impromptu if we were actually meeting up this Tuesday or if we were going to start next Tuesday. And Nem works really early.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I got you.
So, yeah, it was
good.
impromptu about this week. But yes, technically we will be meeting up every for 3 hours. And I don't want to drive to people too hard right now before FRU starts, so that's why we're only going to be meeting up once a week. So Tuesdays are kind of what we're going to go with. We'll leave Thursdays free, and we will leave Saturdays free, because Saturdays right now, for myself, Nem, Hyper, and Jarsa, we are doing re-clears with our other static for
I
M4.
forgot about me, that's crazy.
Oh, Kane. I thought I said Kane. I'm sorry. So yeah, we're doing re-clears there. So we're busy on Saturdays ourselves. So, but yeah, once it actually launches, we will be going 3 times a week for 3 hours a night, providing nobody has any real life issues going on. Now, when I say like head towards 3, by the way, what I'm saying is like this little line is what's going to differentiate you getting a damage down versus not. Same thing with anything else. Like when we go towards 4, it's that same thing. This little line is what's going to be telling you. Now, when you're looking for the knockbacks, hopefully I don't pull the boss. I might pull the boss. Nope. This little diamond that I'm standing on, for any of the inner diamonds, that's where you want to be for the knockback with the flare. Is this physical diamond that I'm jumping on right now. So if you're finding that you've been like getting knocked off the edge or things like that, that's where you want to stand. Is you want to make sure you're standing on that actual diamond. Anywhere in that diamond is safe, and you'll be knocked back to the appropriate distance, and you'll be fine.
So, question.
Yeah.
When I get knocked back and I have to bait all those puddles,
Yep.
am I supposed to have a heavy on me?
No, you're not supposed to.
That's what killed me then. Alright.
You get a heavy if you get hit by the AoEs that get placed down.
Yeah.
I probably got my toe stuck in it then.
Yeah, so for that, if you're trying to hit the boss, because I will pull the boss, I'm gonna steal a B marker. Be hanging out here, like dead middle. And you shouldn't be getting hit by the AoEs, providing everybody's putting their AoEs where they should be. So.
Quick question about release day. Fury,
Yeah.
I know I messaged you this, but I know you said you want to talk about it with the group. Like, do we want to do completely blind, or are we okay with like watching World first and then coming tonight and kind of deriving strats off that? Like, what do people want to do?
Well, I will be completely and utterly honest. I know some of these guys, I wouldn't say personally, but I will say personally because I've known them for the better part of over a year. So I know some people will be working that day. So they may not have a chance to watch the video. If they do, all the power to them. Personally, myself, I will be home. So I will be watching the video for World's First.
Okay, I just want to set expectations because I don't want to like, if people want to do blind, I don't want to like watch something and spoil it or anything. But if that's the case, then sounds good to me. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Makes
I
sense.
don't expect to be going in blind. But just be warned, some people may be completely fucking blind, like have no idea about anything, and that is perfectly fine. I do not have high expectations our first raid day.
Should be fun.
To be
We'll get stuck on.
completely and utterly clairvoyant, I expect this to get hard locked on the very first mechanic
Yeah,
for 3
I
hours.
don't-
We are
the first
gonna be
program
wiping-
loop,
I
right?
don't think I'll have time to be watching people practice, so I mean,
Yeah.
if you guys want to get the strats from it and just share them, I'm fine with that. But
Yeah, and that's kind of like what I'm expecting. Like I know
But-
you'll be working.
like,
Kane
I
will
don't think
obviously
I'll
be
have
off.
time to be
Garst will
watching
be
people
working.
practice.
Yeah, like I know
Tuesday's
both of
my
our
off day,
melees
so-
are going to be working. They won't have time. They're going to be at work. They're going to be busy people.
Work from
So-
home life, baby. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure nobody was like gonna be mad if we watch.
No, and that's
I don't
why.
care.
Yeah, and that's why it's like if we get hard locked on the first mechanic, we get hard locked on the first mechanic, and if we go nowhere in 3 hours, then well, we go nowhere in 3 hours. At least we dipped our toes in, and that's
Alright.
fine.
I'll bet you guys
So-
100 gil that the first mech is light rampant, some version of it.
Probably to make us cry.
Depends on the phase and who's the boss.
Yeah. But yeah, no, realistically, I have no expectations on the first day. It's to kind of just go in there, have fun, not rip each other's throats out. And I am very much the kind of person, they've all heard me say it, like my typical group of people, the 3 newer group of people, hopefully you will become a typical group with us, but you will hear me say it a lot. You even heard me say it tonight. Feel free to drop GCDs. I understand it's an ultimate. The thing is you cannot prog if you are dead on the floor.
Yeah.
If you're trying to, greed, get your GCDs and things like that, you can't do that if you're dead. I'd rather sometimes if we just have to do a no DPS pull to kind of figure out what the hell we're doing for a mechanic, that is completely fine. We're going to get to the point of doing DPS. We're going to get to the point of clearing it. We're going to get to the point of doing that. But if it's going to make a difference of doing it, it's going to be a lot different.
Yeah, I agree. What was this? Homework for next week is this fight then?
Yeah. This fight, we unfortunately, yes, unfortunately, this fight, it's not going to be just, do we actually get to the point of completion or not, or do we only get halfway through it? Because the breakdown, if you haven't looked at anything for this fight yet, Nem, please correct me since you're still kind of here. Essentially, it is Light Rampart, which is the first 2 minutes of the fight. And then it's going to be a whole lot of boring and nothing for a little while. It will be some communication between the tanks and the physical range because they have to do interrupts on her ad phase. So that will be something that you guys have to figure it out. But afterwards, it's going to be Worm's Lament. That's kind of first it'll be her dragon phase, which is Hollowed Wings. And then it will be Worm's Lament. And then after that, it's Dragon Ice Slit Song or whatever the fuck it's called. It's basically Light Rampart 2.0. but with Worm's Lament combined. And that's essentially the end of the fight.
It's nice that we're at least light rampant's pretty early in this fight. We were able to see it a little bit tonight.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah, but essentially the big mechanic is like the very end of the fight. It's not near the beginning. It is the end of the fight.
And I
Is this a
think
door
that's-
boss fight or a single fight?
No.
It's like Titan.
Okay, that's nice.
Phase
I guess.
transition, but you
Got a
keep
phase
going.
transition and that's it. So, but yeah, because of where Worm's Lament comes into play, and because of where her second light rampart comes into play, they're so late in the fight. We're gonna have to do this entire fight synced at 80. So study this up, pay attention to it. If you have questions throughout the week, guys, if you don't understand something, feel free to ask in chat. Nem has done this. I have done it. But it's been a minute, so
I'm just
feel
gonna
free to
go
ask.
off the videos you sent. I'll go off that, take notes off that, and then
Yeah,
if there's any
but if you have
adjustments that
questions,
need to
feel free
happen,
ask,
go.
because that's kind of the standard that I'm going to be doing, like, when we actually have guides in for FRU. It's, I'd rather you ask throughout the week before prog meetup, so that way when we're in progs, we're not going to be wasting time on questions. We maximize our time during progs. Obviously, yes, if it's a question that needs to be answered at that moment, ask. But if it's something that can be answered prior,
Me too now.
ask us.
The relativities looked pretty fun. I was watching that.
The relativities are going to be cancer. The rest of the game plan, just so everybody kind of has an idea. Fate Breaker, which is E11. It's going to be, again, it's going to be exactly like Titan was tonight. We're going to dip our toes in, just make sure you guys understand the core mechanics of it. And then it's going to be a quick in and out, fuck off from that. We're going to be in 12, essentially the whole fight. 12, you're going to see the entire thing for. You will not be skipping any part in 12. 12 is cancer. And 12, because they have so much of the revatilities in there, we're going to
And the
make sure that we
element part,
understand
too.
all of them.
There's the relativity, the
Yeah.
elements.
12 is a door boss, thankfully, yeah. So, but that is what my plan is that hopefully the first part of October, like the first 2 weeks, well, not the first 2 weeks, but the next week and the following week, we will be doing Shiva, maybe the third week of Shiva, and then last week we will do Fate Breaker, and then we'll go into 12 until basically launch.
Sounds
That's kind of my plan. So,
Sounds good. We all done for
Alright.
tonight then? Yeah.
we are all done for tonight. Everybody else
Alright.
have a good night. Before Vito and sorry, is it Ragni? I'm not sure how to say your
That's
name.
just
So
Rain.
sorry.
Rain.
Pardon? Rain. Okay.
Oh,
I'm just gonna
okay.
add you guys, so I don't need to set up private PFs constantly.